You probably clicked on this video because you're probably interested in knowing more about the Navy Federal nRewards secured credit card. If you are even in the slightest bit thinking about getting this credit card, then watch this video to the end so you can make sure that this is the credit card for you. Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Ish Sandiford. Welcome back to my channel, Just Money. For those of you that are new to my channel, Just Money, I pretty much go over financial related topics such as credit, real estate, loans, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But in this video, we're going to be going over the Navy Federal secured nRewards credit card. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So Navy Federal Credit Union offers a secured credit card that is known as the nRewards secured credit card. To be eligible for this credit card, you have to be banking with Navy Federal Credit Union. Otherwise, you will not be able to obtain the secured credit card. If you guys would like to know on how to bank with Navy Federal Credit Union, then there's other videos on my channel explaining on how to do so. I'll link them down in the description below for you guys. But anyways, if you guys have bad credit, then this is a great credit card for you. And if you have new credit, then this is also a great credit card for you. Because if you're trying to rebuild or build your credit, then this is definitely the card that you need to start looking into. If you already have good credit established, then you can go ahead and just skip this card because there's just no need for it. People with good credit, I would recommend you guys start looking into one of Navy Federal Credit Union's unsecured credit cards like the Platinum card or the Black Flagship card. And I only recommend it because if you have good credit established already, then you'll easily qualify for one of their unsecured credit cards. I personally have a Navy Federal Platinum credit card with a credit limit of $26,700. I made a video not too long ago on how to get high limit credit cards with Navy Federal Credit Union. If you guys are interested in knowing more about that, then I'll leave it in the description below for you guys so you guys can check that out. Okay, so the nRewards initial credit limit starts anywhere from $200 all the way up to $5,000. And how much credit you get on this card depends on how much you deposit. Let me explain. Your initial credit is based on your initial deposit, meaning whatever you make as a security deposit then becomes your initial credit limit. For example, if you make a security deposit of $300, then that your $300 then becomes your initial credit line on the credit card. So now you have a credit limit of $300 because you made that deposit. And just make sure to deposit that money in your savings account so that way they can take it out and put it on your secured credit card. And the good thing, while that money is on hold in your savings account, it's still going to earn interest while it's just sitting in there by 0.25%. Not too much honestly, but I'm fine with earning any money. And on top of all that, you'll earn points just from using the secured credit card. But back to security deposits, I would recommend that anyone start with a security deposit of at least $250 minimum. Because the majority of people that start with a security deposit of $250 end up getting a credit limit increase all the way up to $2,000 in the first 3 months. And after about 6 months, you may qualify to graduate to an unsecured credit card and get your security deposit back within 2 to 3 business days. Might be a little longer though, give or take, depending on your personal case scenario. What I would recommend though, if you want your security deposit back faster, then just call these guys. If you call them and apply pressure saying you want your funds to be released, then they might even do it for you on the spot. But this is only if you need your money ASAP. If you don't need it ASAP, then you can just wait for them to do it on their own, which typically takes 2 to 3 business days. Also, if you guys could do me a favor and hit the like button, I would truly appreciate it. And make sure to watch this video to the end if you want tips on how to graduate from secured to unsecured status. So before you apply for a secured credit card, make sure that you deposit your initial deposit in your savings account. And make sure that it's the amount that you want your initial credit limit to be before you submit an application. After you apply and get approved for your secured credit card, then it's gonna come via mail 7 to 15 days later. And the good thing about this credit card is it doesn't show anywhere on the credit card itself that it's a secured credit card. So nobody's going to know, if that matters. Another good thing about this credit card is that it reports to the 3 major credit bureaus, which are TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. And all of that reporting helps build your credit. And also keep in mind, you can use this credit card anywhere Visa or MasterCard is accepted, such as in stores or online shopping. And they also offer free online access to your account 24/7, as well as free access to your FICO score online. And you earn 1 reward point for every dollar you spend with no monthly or annual limit cap on how many points that you can earn, which is insanely good for it just being a secured credit card. And these points can be redeemed for merchandise, gift cards, or even cash back. Not to mention they offer to increase your credit limit in just as little as 3 months. If you're eligible, then you'll receive a credit limit increase in that time. Then in about 6 months, your account gets reviewed on a monthly basis to see if you're eligible to have your deposit hold removed and be upgraded to a cash rewards unsecured credit card. And also note, you can actually get 2 different secured credit cards if you like. Just keep in mind that it is is a hard pull for every card that you apply for. Other things the secured credit card offers are 24/7 access to a representative, and no balance transfer or foreign transaction fees, as well as the ability to freeze or unfreeze your card. There's also zero liability for unauthorized transactions, which can be a good thing in the event that your card gets stolen and used by someone that's not you. And this card does provide fraud notifications, just in case you're wondering. And if you rent a car with your Navy Federal credit card, then you already have collision damage waiver coverage. And that's when you rent a car for 15 days or less and pay with your rewards card. Coverage includes physical damage and theft of the rental vehicle, reasonable towing charges, valid loss of use charges imposed by the auto rental company, as well as your deductible and any other eligible amounts not covered by other insurance. Only you as the primary renter of the vehicle and any additional drivers permitted by the auto rental agreement are covered. So in short, what all that means is you get all that coverage if you are on the agreement. If you are not on the agreement, then you will not get that coverage. But another cool feature on this credit card is cell phone protection. If you have this Navy Federal secured credit card, then it can actually provide protection for your cell phone. All you have to do is simply pay your phone bill with your Navy Federal credit card. And I almost forgot to mention that there are no annual fees on this credit card. The APR on this credit card is 18%, which isn't too bad compared to most other credit cards. So if you're trying to build or if you're trying to rebuild your credit, then I would definitely recommend looking into this card. And if you're trying to graduate from secured to unsecured status, then here's my advice. Keep your utilization low every month, like keep it under 30%, but I would personally recommend to keep your utilization under 10% personally. So for example, if you have a $300 credit limit, then I wouldn't spend more than $30, so that way you keep it under 10% utilization. If you would like to spend more though, however, just make sure you don't go above 30%. If you do end up going over 10% utilization, then just make multiple payments monthly to make up for it. And always try to keep your utilization under 10% by your due date, so that way it can report on your statement. Then pay it off in full 2 to 3 days later, and just repeat this process every month. And by doing this, you'll have activity on your credit report, and all of that activity gets reported to the 3 major credit bureaus. And that right there helps you build credit. You can also get another secured credit card at the same time, such as the Discovery card, so that way you can have 2 credit cards reporting to the 3 major credit bureaus now. And not only by having 2 secured credit cards will increase your credit score, but it'll also help you graduate from secured status to unsecured status. Just remember, the point of all this is to increase your credit in these next 3 months. So once you get to that 3-month review period, Navy Federal will see your credit score has improved and thus trigger a credit limit increase. Then keep doing the same for the next 3 to 4 months until you reach the next milestone, the 6-month review period. The 6-month review period is where they check if you're eligible to graduate from secured to unsecured status. So just keep working on your credit. Inevitably, you'll have an unsecured credit card. Once you have your unsecured credit card, then you'll finally be eligible for the big limits, the big credit limits that Navy Federal Credit Union is known to give. And once you guys reach those big limits that Navy Federal Credit Union is known to give, then come back to my YouTube channel and I'll teach you on how to get a higher limit on your credit card. So I'll be waiting. I made a super in-depth video the other week on how I got a $26,700 credit limit with just Navy Federal Credit Union alone. I'll link it down in the description below for you guys to watch if you guys are interested on how I obtained that. It's a really good video, and I think it has a lot of potential to inspire a lot of you guys. And feel free to browse my channel as I talk about credit cards, real estate, and other money-related topics. My goal with this channel is to help teach you guys financial literacy, so that way your guys' lives could be better and easier. And also, if you guys haven't already, if you guys could hit the like button for me, I truly appreciate that. But always remember to use your guys' credit responsibly and to do your own due diligence. With great credit comes great responsibility. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, then I truly do appreciate you guys. We're at 3,110 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post every Sunday and Wednesday, 7 a.m. Pacific time, so be there. And if you guys are interested on knowing how to get high limits on credit cards, then I would definitely consider subscribing, because that is what we do on this channel. We talk about money-related topics such as credit, real estate, loans, and other financial-related topics. If that's something you're into, then I would definitely consider subscribing. For those that don't know, I am also a real estate agent here in Southern California. So if you're trying to buy or sell or have any questions in regards to real estate, then I can help you out. All my information will be in the description below. And depending on the time you're watching this video, I will be a licensed mortgage loan originator. So if you're trying to get a mortgage loan, then I can help you out with that too. My name is Ish, and I will see you next video. Thanks for watching.